Introducing the Poet Life Podcast. Go check it out today on your favorite platforms, including iTunes, Apple Music, and the website, thepoetlife.com.
Find a way, find a way. Ain't got no time now.
Hey, it's Christoph Wrights of the Poet Life Podcast. Listen, I'm excited on today to have a guest, a poet from Nigeria. His name is Priye. Matter of fact, do me a favor. Pronounce your name for me, sir.
Okay. My name is T.S. Priye.
T.S. Priye. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, you know, it is interesting for our viewers. Obviously, they're listening and not watching, mainly because the internet isn't the best as we would like it to be. With Priye being in Nigeria, so we got real creative, and I have my microphone hooked up to my phone, and just so I can get the audio. But we're making it happen. We're making it work because it's the message that is important. So I'm excited to have you, Priye.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. I'm excited to have you.
I'm excited to have you too. Despite the network issues we're having, I'm excited to have you now.
Awesome. So we made it work, man. We made it work. So let's talk, man.
Okay,
let's
sir.
talk. When did you get started in poetry?
Way back, I think 10 years ago, I was in secondary school. My secondary school days. I was 16 when I started, actually.
Oh wow. Okay. Awesome. Was that a class? Yeah. Was it a poetry class, or did a teacher give a poetry assignment? How did that work out?
No, not really. I started up as a rapper, actually. Started rapping in the school band. Then it became different for me because I had to switch up to poetry and songwriting, actually. So that's how I started.
Nice. So you write songs as well?
Sure, I do.
Okay. That's good stuff. So you know what? I've actually noticed that. So all of you all listening and Priye and I have connected on Facebook. And
okay.
I'm not sure how or who referred me to him or vice versa, but we connected on Facebook, and I saw that Priye was taking his craft, his art, very serious, creating, even with some of the, limitations he might have as regards to internet and things of that nature. But like when I tell you, his music videos, his poetry videos are amazing. Let's talk about that, right? So, do you have limitations, Priye? What are the limitations that you have where you are?
We have lots of limitations. First of all, the acceptance of poetry in Nigeria is very low. That's one of the biggest challenges we're having. Our audience is actually another issue. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The first limitation we have is how we as poets can actually relate with our audience here, because it's a very big challenge for people to vibe to us as poetry, as poet artists, as spoken word artists. It's very difficult for people here to accept the brand. So that's a very big challenge and limitation for us. And we have no access to internet like we earlier experienced, and that's an issue. And cost of production is actually a big issue over here. And we are trying our best to see how we can create an audience where people can gather up and listen to us and actually keep poetry is all about.
Wow. So you're going over and beyond the call of duty to get your message out.
Sure. We are going to a lot here to get our voice heard.
Wow. Well, listen, man, I'm in the US, you're in Nigeria, we're connecting, and we're getting your message out, man. You know, we couldn't do video, but we're doing audio. If you could see, you know, my contraption here, I literally have my phone on a holder and my microphone close to the phone so I can get the recording. And so for the listener, you know, you may not be able to get the best audio, but you're getting the message, right? And so you're hearing Priye tell us that, you know, there's no excuse, basically, right?
Yeah, no excuse. We have to keep up the work.
Got to keep up the work. I'm glad you said that. The work, right? Yeah. Your art, your craft is your work.
Yeah, that's my work. It actually pays the bills, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So talk to me about that, right? So how are you monetizing your craft, your art? Like what are you doing to make it or allow it to pay your bills?
Okay. Over here, the stage for poetry is kind of low because those people that organizes events and shows around here don't usually vibe to poetry or spoken word artists on their stage. So we have to go extra miles to get that done. We have to put out visuals, videos to get the attention drawn to us. You get? So we have to make them believe that we can actually fit in their event and fit in their stage before they bring us up on their stage. So that's a very big issue, but we're trying our best to make that happen. And so far, so good. We're getting good response gradually.
Wow. That's huge. So basically for the event planners to take you all serious, to see you all's value, you all have to show your value.
Sure. We have to put out works and make more videos, promotions and all that before they can vibe to us and actually put us on their stage.
So they're asking you, are you sure people want to see and hear this? And so they're saying to you,
yes,
you need to show us that people want to hear and see your art.
Sure. That's the big issue we're having right now. There was once I was called for an event. I was asked to present my work before they can allow me perform on their stage. Yeah, that was an issue because I had to bring up my videos online and show to them before they can actually validate me and allow me on their stage.
Wow. So in a real way, you are doing the work to build the poetry industry in Nigeria.
Sure, yeah, that's what we're up to.
Literally from scratch, like because that's what we're doing here. But at least here in the United States, you know, people know about poetry, right? People know
yes.
There's an open mic, and so they know that people do like it, but maybe not as much as rap and you know, through song and through dance. And so the poets here are doing our best to kind of break through that barrier, even though we've had some great runs in the past in movies and things of that nature. So, but you, on the other hand, have to really work where there's no example, and so basically you have to be the example.
Sure. Currently over here, the only audience you get is probably a church is doing an event and you get to get a free audience there. The only audience we get is within the church circle. You get within the church circles. When church organizes events, here you can be welcome to actually air your voice or when your poetry and all that. Apart from that, the secular terrain is a different terrain because you have to put out more works before they accept you on their stage. The churches are actually trying their best to encourage the act of poetry over here.
Awesome. So from what I can tell, you're a believer, yes?
Yeah, I'm a believer.
Likewise. So you're able to, so you're getting creative in how you present your work, right? So you're able to, utilize, not use, you're able to utilize the platform that the church provides. Do you also bring someone with a camera to record your performances at church?
Sure, I do. Like the one I sent to you on Facebook yesterday, it was actually in a church.
Okay, got it. That is,
it was in the church.
That's very smart. That's very smart. So now that you found a platform that allows you or gives you that platform to present your work, you utilize that platform then to when you present or when you perform, have somebody video record you so you can use that for your portfolio. Yes?
Yeah, that's very important. We do that all the time. We go out, be it in the church or be it outside in a wedding event or party event. We always go out with the camera to record our acts while on stage.
Got it. So are there limitations to getting videographers? I know we talked about that before. What are the limitations to working with videographers?
Most videographers over here tend to charge more. They tend to charge more because you're taking them out of their comfort zone, and they won't be comfortable with it because you're taking them far to an event, and they tend to charge you more, and that one into costs on our own part, because most of the times we even don't end up paying them the money they request for, and we don't end up getting the videos they were actually recording. So that's a limitation over here.
Got it. Got you. Okay. So tell me how are you able to, I guess, gather up the funds to, pay those higher prices to videographers and photographers?
Okay. The first, relationship is key. I have to create. We can become. We can actually work together. I have to introduce the Poet Life to them and see how they can actually help and support the brand. So I have friends that actually are videographers and photographers, and when I go out for events, they actually accompany me with a lesser fee and lesser charge. So that's how we go about it.
So you build and sustain healthy relationships.
Sure.
Gotcha. But you also show your friends or the people that you work with, the videographers and photographers, how they can benefit as well, right?
Yeah. They do benefit actually, because when they go out with me, and especially the videographer, when he's done with his production, he actually puts his initials on the video. So in that way, he helps promote his own brand, and I help promote my own brand too.
Beautiful. So you're improvising and figuring out how to get it done.
Sure, yeah, that's what we do over here.
Got it. So again, there's no excuse, basically.
No excuse. As long as the love for poetry is there, you have no excuse. You have to go out and get the things done, with or without the finances, with or without challenges. Definitely there will be challenges, but how you handle those challenges makes the difference and makes you go further.
I love it. I love it. See, and that's why I was trying so hard to make sure that this episode was recorded, because this is so important for all poets and all artists to hear, because I think people in general can get spoiled and get used to the benefits that they have, the privileges that they have, and the access to so many things, but still make excuses.
Yeah. Over here, the motivation for it is to get better. To get better. So with or without we having advantages or having access to equipment to work with, the love for poetry is what motivates us to get things done. We as Africans, we all look up to the poetry in the United States. For example, the likes of Chris Air. I follow him up on YouTube and Instagram. So he's a motivation to me. So I tend to have this inner passion, desire that one day I'll get to this extent, I'll get to this point where we will be fully accepted and fully motivated to do more works, regardless of the challenges we have in here.
Definitely. So do you have a team? I know you told me about the friends that are videographers and photographers. Is there a large scene of poets there, or what does that look like?
I actually study at the University of Rivers State, which on that course I managed to be the director of social in the university. So I have met with so many poets, and we are coming together to see how we can get things done in a larger scale. So right now I really don't have an official team per se. So I have friends that are poets, but we are planning on coming together to see how we can make things work and get things bigger.
Okay. Poets that want to be or want to do more with their art, are they using you as a motivation opportunity, like seeing all the work that you're doing, right, and trying to figure it out? Have you been able to share with them, how they can get their art out?
Yes. Currently, I have 3 poets under me that are trying to manage their craft and see how they can grow under my tutelage. So I render my support, render my voice, render my help in regards to how they can grow further as a poet.
Okay. Awesome. The equipment that you all use, do you all put you all's funds up, or do you all bring funds together and say, hey, you be the videographer, you be the photographer, and I'll be the artist, but we want to make sure that you have the equipment that you need? How does that work in regards to the people that you know, or do they already have?
That's actually a big challenge, because before I put up the work, I have to save the money for it.
Right.
You get the finances basically comes from me. I have to save the money for it. Then the videographers and the photographers, the video directors, they all come together with the fund I have saved up before they can actually put up the work. So basically, I have to save for months to get the equipment and to get stipend for them to actually carry out the work done.
Wow. So the internet, right? How long? So because I was just in Florida on vacation a few weeks back, and just where I was, the internet was super bad. I was in an Airbnb, and the owner just had bad internet, right? And it took me forever. I literally couldn't record any podcast while I was out there for 2 weeks, and I was struggling, and it's literally took all day, almost like 24 hours, to upload a video to YouTube. How long does it take you all, with the limitations with your internet? How long does it take you all to upload and download videos?
Okay. We actually record during the day, and when we want to upload, the best time to upload our videos are basically in the early morning. Let's say 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. At that moment, the network is less congested with multiple users and all that. So the network is stable by that time. As early as 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., we make our upload done.
Wow. So like last night when we tried to record this episode, there's less bandwidth for you all to utilize in the evening. Is it because you all, your city or your area, share the same signal, or?
We have low internet connection in this part of Nigeria, so that's the issue.
How large is that part of Nigeria? How many people?
I can actually. We are close to 2 million, let's say.
Okay.
Nigeria is a very populated country. Yeah.
Wow. And so in that whole area that you all, that whole city, that whole area that you live in, everybody experiences the same thing at the same time.
Yeah. Maybe the difference would be depending on the kind of gadget you're using, or maybe you're using a high internet SIM card or something. So it all differs in respect to the gadget you're using.
Oh, so you said it's an actual SIM card. Is that what it's called? It's called a SIM card, SIM, a SIM card?
Yeah, SIM card.
Okay. Do a lot of people have internet in their homes as far as their computers, or is it more so their cell phone?
Cell phones are common here.
Got it. So, oh, wow. Okay. So how do you all, like, when you use the cameras, when you say cameras, are you talking about the big cameras, or are you talking about the cameras on the cell phone?
Like the cameras you use to actually make our videos, or what kind?
Okay. All right. So you got those types of cameras. So then you transfer the video over to a laptop, or
actually we video with phones and also cameras, depending.
okay, so phones and cameras. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out
phones and cameras.
How do you all get the video from the actual the larger cameras?
We transfer them to a system. My videographer actually has a system, so he transfers this to his system and edit it before we transfer it back to our phones and make an upload.
Okay, gotcha. Does that take a while to upload?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, gotcha. So you all have to go through a whole drawn out process to get what you need done.
Yes. It's actually hectic, but we have to do it.
Wow, man. I really appreciate the amount of effort and passion that you all have to get done what you need to get done, man. I don't think we can even on our end, like, imagine everything that you all need to do. We often are like complaining that we have to do this, that, and the third. And so I think myself and others listening will definitely take a honest inventory of the things that we complain about. You know, we have so much of it over here, right? Internet access. We can go to a library. Oh, and I asked you earlier before we got on, would you be able to go to a library and use their computer?
Yes, I can, but for now we're off section, so I can't go to my school right now to access the library. So we're not in section. Gotcha.
So even with that, you would have to wait till the school opened up and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm inspired, man. I'm inspired to do more, but also to connect with you to shine some light on all of what you all are doing and figuring out how to do, even with the limitations. And
I'm excited also.
Yeah. So
actually, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Actually, last night when we booked for the podcast, I actually had a community of friends actually come around to see how we can actually air the views and get to stream it, because I was actually trying to record it, but it didn't work out anyways.
Gotcha.
They were all excited. That we are actually connecting with people far from Africa to get poetry, to get our voice heard.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And so even if we don't figure out how to stream it live, we'll still have you all pre-recorded on you all's end, and then we'll take those videos and make it seem as if it was live, or we'll utilize social media, and we want to get the word out, right? We want to get the word out and let everybody know here and beyond that, poets and artists in Nigeria are doing some amazing things. They have an amazing message, and we want to do our part. So this is only the beginning, man, and I'm excited to get this episode out. It should be out in a couple of weeks, and yeah.
I'm grateful. It's actually a booster. We are high. We're in high spirit right now. I'll definitely pass on the message to my friends and see how we can actually come together to hook up with you guys and get more works done.
Definitely. That's good stuff, man. So what all do you have going on right now? I know you have a bunch of performance videos out there. What are you working on right now?
I'm planning on bringing out a new work next month. Like I told you yesterday, I'm trying to bring out a new work next month. So I'm saving up for it. Like, it's not actually easy. So I'm trying to raise the bar. Unlike what I've been doing previously, I'm trying to bring out a work that's more better than what I've done previously. So by next month, we'll be dropping out the new spoken word video.
Nice. That is amazing, man. Okay. All right. So the way you bringing funds is to connect with churches and, you know, perform at their events. Do you have other forms of you know, income? Do you work a 9 to 5? What's your day to day look like?
I do work. I work in school, actually.
Okay. Are you teach or?
I'm actually. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I actually work. I'm an event manager or decorator. So I do handle events. I do decorations, and that's where I get my.
Nice. Does that help at all with your art?
Yeah, it does because I get exposed to meet people that organize this event and see how we can relate and actually get my people on stage too. So it's a win-win thing.
Nice. Are you able to incorporate your art into those events that you help decorate and plan?
Yes, but most of the times they don't accept the brand, but we can't force anybody to actually put us on stage. So once they disagree with the idea, I just let them be. Yeah,
I completely understand. You're not in the business of convincing people. It's more so you present it to them, and if they're for it, cool. If they're not, all is well.
Yeah, we still move on. We still have to put up the work, irrespective of their setbacks and discouragements.
Sure, but at the very least, you're learning how to, you know, plan events, set them up, decorate them. So you're getting some great experience, right?
Yeah, it's a whole new experience.
Nice. Is that like a big organization where you are, or is that a smaller organization?
I didn't get you.
Is that company or that organization that you work with, is that a large organization or a smaller organization in your area?
It's a small organization. Actually, I co-founded the company. Nice. I and my brother, we run the company together.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, okay. So the company is the service that you provide is that you actually decorate for events.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
I understand now. I thought you were saying that you were hired on to decorate for events. I got you. Okay, good. I like that. That is very smart. That is a good way to get your art into, you know, other atmospheres and environments. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Okay.
Yes.
So you thought, was that strategic? Did you think that, okay, all right, maybe this is a good way to, you know, squeeze my art into different events if I offer another service for events?
And not at first, it didn't come up that way. It was a means of survival over here. We have to work to get some things done.
I got it. It's a means of survival. Wow, that's strong. That's strong. Okay, well, let me ask you, how can we help more present you what you all are doing where you are? Like, how can we assist even on a higher level?
If we can actually get access to good equipment, we actually boost our productivity over here. Good equipment and audience actually to hear our voice, get our voice heard. But basically good equipment because we lack that over here.
Okay. With that equipment,
to get our work done.
With that equipment, would you all put on more events, or would you all shoot more videos?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
We shoot more videos. When we shoot more videos, we put them up and we get more response. We get more accolades. We get more shows because of the work we're putting up.
Gotcha. Got it. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, what's your YouTube channel?
TSPA too. TSPA.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I like how you have each platform the same TSPA. So that's on that's on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Good stuff, man. That's how you do it. You want to make it easier for people to find you, so you keep your name the same on each platform.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Look, in any way that we can assist, I mean, you and I are going to do some work regardless. So connect with the poets in your area, the videographers and the photographers, and we're going to do our part to send some funds your way so we can produce some amazing art coming from Nigeria.
Okay, so I'll do that, definitely.
So let's continue to converse, you and I. Let's continue to build and brainstorm some great ways to produce some amazing art.
Okay.
All right. So we're using WhatsApp right now. Usually I use StreamYard, for our episode, but you and I, we got real creative and was like, all right, do you use Skype? Do you use Facebook Messenger? What about WhatsApp? And we landed on WhatsApp. And again, just like you've been doing, we made it work. Wasn't sure how we were going to get this episode recorded, but I'm excited to say that we got it done. And
I'm excited.
Yes, definitely, man. So this is only the beginning, like I said, right? So we're going to help you all. I'm not sure how much help we can, provide as far as the internet, maybe a better SIM card, maybe.
Definitely, we tend to upgrade our SIM card, so use a MiFi to get things done.
Okay. Got you. All right. How far do you all live, or do you live from, the many poets that are out there? Do you all live in the same area?
Yes, we actually live in the same city, the city of Port Harcourt. I can actually get across to them very easy when I want to.
Okay, great. So it's easy for you all to come together at once?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Good. So I have a few ideas, man, and you all are trying to get your message out to the masses, and we're going to help you do that.
Okay, please say it for me.
Most definitely. Do you have any questions for me on my end in the U.S.?
Yeah, I do.
What questions do you have?
What is the best way to get your work out as a poet over there?
I would say, with the limitations that you have, I would write more, continue to write in short form, and utilize the apps that are out there and create memes with your poetry.
Okay.
Okay, so post that on a regular basis. They don't have to be long, drawn out poems, but at least the opportunity and the ability to stay consistently posting.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
videos are great, right? Everybody wants to see a video, but at least you won't have to wait the length of time that you all, need to produce a video to get your poetry out there. So again, like I said, I would continue to write, but write in short form, even if you wanted to start with haiku, but just stay consistently posting on Instagram and Facebook and tag some people. People would then start to share the poetry that you post. But then make announcements. Hey, I'm about to drop a video next month or next week, and let people get excited about the video that you're about to post.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. The key is consistency, no matter what the post is, but just keep posting and give value. Even it could even be a quote that you or someone that you admire, and utilize that too. So I was taught that you want to have like 3 or 4 buckets of posts, and that is information, inspiration, motivation, and education. I believe those are the 4, right? So if you posted something that educated people, informed people, inspired people, I forgot the 4th one, but you see what I'm saying? So it won't be hard for you to think of stuff to post. There's 4 buckets of types of posts that you can put out there, right? So just think of something on a regular basis and just schedule them. Use Facebook. You have Facebook, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right. So if you don't have a business page on Facebook, create a business page, because having a business page allows you to utilize the business suite, which also allows you to schedule your posts on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. I think I do have a business post,
good.
Business page on Facebook.
Good. So use the business suite that they have, and you can take one day out of the week and schedule all your posts for the entire week, and you don't even have to think about it.
Okay, that's nice. I'll get that done.
Yes,
thank you very much.
Definitely. So that's a great way to get your message out there. So when you do, or when you are ready to launch a video, people are already excited to hear it or see it. One, because they've been reading your work for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Okay.
Right?
That's a great idea. Thank you very much. I'll get that done immediately.
Yeah. You know what? Also, if you also can maximize you all's reach by getting all your poets together and creating one Instagram page, right? I don't know if you all want to come up with a group name or something like that, but utilizing one Instagram page, and all of you all do that, right? And so if you have multiple people posting on one page, and you make sure that at the bottom of that post, you have the person who wrote that poem, have their personal Instagram page tagged in it, right? So we know who wrote it, but at the very least, that you always have something being posted, and everybody in your group is getting a lot of shine on the work that they do.
I get you. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So basically,
idea.
come together. You're already coming together, but officially come together and strategically post together on one Instagram page. But I don't care if it's the Poets of Nigeria. You know what I mean? Just
I get you.
Think creatively, come together and say, hey, we want to get our message out. Let's come together, put all of our poetry on one. But each person can also post that same poem on their personal page. So when I see that post from that group page, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go to Priye's page and I'll see that same post on your personal page.
I get. That's a great one.
Yes.
I'll get the team done together.
Yeah, that's just a way of aggregating, different people's poetry. So that's a way, man. It is, keep doing what you're doing, though. Keep doing what you're doing. But at the very least, this strategy will at least allow you to post regularly and not, sporadically.
And it will help us get an audience too.
There you go. Exactly. And so people will start saying those poets in Nigeria are working.
Yeah. It's
but also the biggest thing is to tell your story, right? Use your phone, record yourself and record your group just talking and talk about all of what you all have to do or go through to even get your message out.
I do that once in a while.
People want to hear your story. You see what I'm saying? Stories win over people.
Yeah. It has a way of connecting people to you.
Yes. Just like this episode will do for a lot of people. They're hearing your story. They're hearing how so much more that you have to do than we have to do. We don't have to do as much to get our message out. And we're still trying to figure out how to stay consistent. All right, so
we're coming up.
Yeah. You got any more questions?
Yeah. Okay. If we are to have a collaboration done, what medium do you think would be best for us to actually collaborate with poets from UK there?
Say that one more time.
If we were to have a collaboration done between African poets, Nigerian poets, and UK, the poets from the United States, what medium do you think is best for us to actually go to that collaboration?
Instagram. And so the best part about social media is you can sync all of them, right? So I would create a collaborative page on Instagram, make the name the same on what's the new one? TikTok and Facebook. Okay. But I would also use Twitter as well, because again, they all sync together, right? So the same video that you all create, post it on all 3 or 4 platforms and reach those different audience and on those platforms.
Okay. That would be great.
Yes. But you know what? I would also use LinkedIn as well. LinkedIn, we had an episode last season, how to build your brand on LinkedIn, with Bianca Jackson. And she shared with us that because most people think that LinkedIn is all about the corporate world and business, well, we see ourselves as professionals, a professional artist, right? So why wouldn't we be on LinkedIn? I said, whoa, I didn't even think of it like that. And also, you'll stand out more because that is the case. A lot of people don't think artists should be or are on LinkedIn. So you would stand out as an artist on LinkedIn.
Okay. You have to give me a brief run on how the LinkedIn works, probably when we're done with this section.
Sure, no problem. But it's a website. It's a website called LinkedIn.com. It is basically the Facebook for business owners, for business people.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens on LinkedIn is a whole lot of business networking, deals being made. it's easy for you to inbox or DM, a CEO of a company and let them know what you do. I'm sure there are a lot of Nigerian people out there that would love to connect with you. Nigerian people from here that would love to connect with people that are still there, that would make them feel like I'm reconnecting, where I'm from, right?
That would be great. That would be great.
Yes.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So no, we'll, you and I will continue to talk, man. And who knows, man? We might build out a Poet Life Nigeria out there.
I would love that. I would love that.
So let's continue to build, and any way I can assist, let me know. Any more questions you have?
None for now. Not for now.
All right. So just keep thinking, and let's keep building. And I want to continue to help you where I can, and again to get your message out here, but even beyond the United States and Nigeria.
Okay, I'm super grateful. I think it's a blessing that we our path actually crossed. You've been an inspiration. You've been a blessing, and I look forward to put out more works that we actually get the audience, the wider range of audience. And with your help, with the help of the international community, we tend to grow poetry here in Africa and make it the norm or make it a culture that everybody will appreciate and actually vibe to.
That's what it's about, man. And that's how we build the poetry industry, by networking and connecting with more people than just the people outside our door. So by reaching out to people in other countries, other cities, other states, that's how we build the industry, and that's how people see the value in poetry, right? So when those event planners see this episode, right, and see the work that we'll begin to start to do, here in the United States and beyond, they'll see the value. They'll see the value in what you're doing and what poets are doing in general. So let's continue to do the work.
Okay. Poet is life, and we as Africans and Nigerian poets, we are not stopping, regardless of the obstacles, the challenges we face. It's within us. It's in us. In short, we are poets. So our stories, right from the ancient days, is full of poetry, is full of life. So we're not stopping, regardless of the challenges we're facing. We believe that with time we get better, we reach out to a larger audience, and we keep on moving.
That's a great way to end the episode, man. Priya, thank you so much for being creative with me and figuring out a way to get this done. And the message that we're presenting here is going to help a lot of people. So thank you so much. All right.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Most definitely. It's the Poet Life Podcast. This is what we do. We're teaching you all how to get it done, right? How not to utilize excuses for why it can't get done. Priya just showed you and told you that it can be done, but it's no excuses. It's the Poet Life Podcast, and we're out.
Introducing the Poet Life Podcast. Go check it out today on your favorite platforms, including iTunes, Apple Music, and the website, thepoetlife.com.
Find a way, find a way.